73 here, and since we're close to the year 2020, this is the second part of a video I did a few months ago on 25 best films of the 2000s, where I did the first 10 years, and this one is the last 10 years, 2010 through 2019 of this year, and I'm sure you all will love these picks here. Kicking it off at number 25 from this year, the Joker with Joaquin Phoenix, and saw it when it came out and did a review for it, and this is more of a psychological thriller type film, and it features the Bruce Wayne family in it, and I heard there is going to be a sequel to this, which I can hardly wait to see how it turns out. At number 24 from 2013, Rob Zombie's Lords of Salem, which is his modern day witch film, and this is also the first film that he did that wasn't set in the 70s. Anyway, there was some weird stuff in the movie, but very entertaining. At number 23, the Poughkeepsie tapes. This was supposed to have been out in like the mid-2000s, but got held back to the point to where there were like bootleg copies of the movie, and then Screen Factory finally put the movie out on Blu-ray in 2017, and I enjoyed it very much, about this serial killer who leaves behind these videotapes of his crimes, and it's very realistic and documentary-like. At number 22, a tie between a couple of reboots that were pretty damn good. Mother's Day, directed by Darren Lynn Bousman, who directed 3 of the Saw films, and which is a remake of the 1980 Charles Kaufman movie, and I liked that this had more in common with Roger Deodato's House on the Edge of the Park than the original movie. And Silent Night, which is a loose remake of the 1984 slasher film. Enjoyed it very much, really nasty and mean-spirited. At number 21 from 2013, You're Next, and really good, clever slasher film. Had more, in my opinion, has more in common with Mario Bava's Twitch of the Death Nerve. At number 20, Alex Aja's Piranha, and saw it in 3D when it came out and enjoyed the hell out of it. And Alex Aja's work has been like hit and miss for me. I mean, I loved High Tension, didn't care too much for Mirrors. I liked the Hills Have Eyes remake, and saw the movie Crawl when it came out and enjoyed it, but I didn't really think it was enough for me to own on for me to rush out and buy on Blu-ray. At number 19, Clown, and at first I thought Eli Roth had directed it, but he produced it, and this was a pretty good movie about this man who dresses up as a clown and can't get rid of the clown makeup, and definitely one of the best from 2016. At number 18, 2018's A Quiet Place, and really enjoyed it very much. Really suspenseful, and really hard to categorize this movie. I mean, it's not your typical like monster movie, I can tell you that. At number 17 from 2016, Don't Breathe, and really good home invasion movie where these 3 burglars are up against this blind man who's really smart, and starts to gets back at the home invaders. At number 16 from 2018, Hellfest. Really good slasher movie, which reminded me a lot of the movie The Fun House, which is Tobe Hooper's movie from '81. And I love the ending of it. And so far, I'm surprised there hasn't been talk of a sequel to it, which I'm sure there will be. From number 15, 2015's Krampus, and really did enjoy this very much when it came out, and really good folklore monster movie that you could take your kids to see. That's not really gory. And number 14 from this year, Three from Hell, and Rob Zombie's trilogy on the Firewire Family, which I didn't know would ever get a sequel, but it did. And really good performances from Bill Moseley and Sherry Moon Zombie, and this was also Sid Haig's last movie, which he only appears in it for a few minutes. And number 13 from 2011, Hobo with a Shotgun, Jason Eisner's debut movie with Rutger Hauer as this hobo vigilante type person up against this gang, and the scenes are pretty much mind-blowing in my opinion. And number 12, Annabelle, which is a spin-off of the first Conjuring movie and had 2 other sequels after it. And number 11 from this year, Dr. Sleep, based on the Stephen King novel, which is a sequel to the movie The Shining, and I enjoyed it very much. And number 10, Black Swan from 2010, which is a real mind fuck of a movie with Natalie Portman as this ballet dancer. And number 9 from 2016, Rob Zombie's 31, with these 4 carnival workers who get kidnapped by this cult, and the movie reminds me of The Warriors and The Purge mixed up into one, and the ending doesn't really make sense, but you just have to use your imagination on who wins. At number 8 from this year, It Chapter 2, and this was a continuation of the first movie from 2017. At number 7, It from 2017, and I liked that this one pretty much was set in the late 80s and not set in the 50s. And the Pennywise character was definitely pretty good. At number 6 from 2010, Machete, one of the fake trailers from Grindhouse, which would later become a movie. Sorry about the interruption, my dogs were acting up, so I had to stop it. At number 5, definitely not to be confused with the Disney movie of the same name, 2010's Frozen, directed by Adam Green. In my opinion, I thought that this was better than Open Water, and the story has these 3 skiers stranded on this ski lift, and when the lodge that they're at close up, and they're trapped on the ski lift, and they're trying to figure out what to do, and it's got some really intense scenes in it. One of Adam Green's best films. At number 5 from 2010, House of the Devil, and has a lot of 80s elements in it, and very suspenseful. At number 4 from, at number 3, 2010's Insidious, and really good movie with Lynn Shay and Lee Whannell and Angus Sampson as these psychic paranormal investigators. At number 2 from 2018, Halloween, and I liked that this sequel forgot all the other sequels, and it didn't mention anything about, it forgot all about the brother-sister connection between Laurie Strode and Michael Myers. And I heard there's going to be like 2 other sequels planned, which I'm dying to see. And at number 1 from 2013, The Conjuring, and pretty good movie with Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson as Ed and Lorraine Warren, who are hired by this family when they when strange things start going on at their home. And I'm definitely looking forward to the 3rd sequel when it comes out next year. And the spin-offs from the movies are pretty good. Annabelle and The Nun, and I heard there's going to be one on the Wolfman from the Annabelle Comes Home movie. That's it for this video, and if you'd like to do a video response, feel free. And due to the fact that I didn't buy a whole lot of new releases, and new releases from Scream Factory and Arrow Video, I won't be doing a best of, and I haven't gotten a whole lot of new releases on CD either, so there won't be a best of on that. So this is pretty much it, and here's hoping that 2020 will have some good stuff.